Looking for a nice color to pick. I think I'll go for pink. I like pink. Do you guys like pink? I'm gonna focus on scouting in this first game. Because this is the opening match of a best of 7, so I really want to get as much information about his style as possible. Thank you for this ups, guys. Welcome.
Greetings, friend.
Thank you. Welcome, Dari Liao and Mitufel and Jedi Pyro, the Shadow Hand. Welcome. Thank you.
What do you want? Okie dokie. Be happy to. I can do that.
I definitely will not be able to answer any more of such questions. Hard and Mage, we're in a best of 7. This is Try Hard Saturday with Orc playing show matches against esteemed pros that have gone off the map a bit and came back as a newly reforged pro player once again. This is the Russian player Neytpoh, map number 1 of the best of 7. Enjoy, everyone. Have a good time.
Ready to work.
Gonna go for a very early peon scout. Even before I completely fill up the gold mine. This comes at a price, as I always say. But it is important when you want to get information reliably on Twisted Meadows to get information wherever he is, be it here, here, or here. That's why I make that sacrifice. The next peon is going to go straight to a shop so that I can get some information with that as well. No, that's not. When I'm thinking of playing, sometimes I say gibberish. The shop is early so that I can bring items and stay on the map without losing map control if I end up taking some kinds of trades. Oh look, oh look, this is an altar. This is a late altar tavern hero. Don't let yourself be distracted. Think about what your next play is going to be. It's going to be a barracks from me in the front so that I can build the burrow behind the shop. This is probably Beastmaster Huntresses. A little bit my specialty to deal with. Oh no, it's with archers. His Ancient of War must be here. We're going to pressure archers ASAP. Peon goes home for lumber income.
Yes, Lord. Yes, I am yours.
Maybe we can save the private peon.
Oh, hey, excellent choice. Hey, are you hero and obey? Yes, yes, Lord. Something you're doing? What task is there?
It's very possible that he sends his tavern hero into my base instead of, you know, sending it home to defend. So that's why I send my peon here for a bit. It is Alchemist first, actually. Okay. Bringing the new stuff. Going with the Chem Rage first in order to trade more effectively with Blade Master. I'm gonna go for a very early tech here. And then burrow right here.
Excellent choice.
He has 2 wisps that cannot mine right now because of the Blade Master harass. Again, same as in our preparatory game just now against the 55% ladder Night Elf. We are going to focus on skipping his tier 1 as much as we can. Just like my tier 1 is skipped, essentially.
Yes, are you hero and obey? Excellent choice.
Circlet and Dust. The more we skip his, as we are skipping ours, the better it is for us. And if we can get an archer out of that, even better.
Time to die.
That's a boost of speed. He wants to be able to out-trade with that. I'm gonna hit him with the Windwalk, check for 3rd Moonwells, Hunter Soul, and so on. Keep tabs on his Ancient of War. This is gonna be an immediate cancel. And there we go. Nice. He's still making archers, so we can get ready for multiple hostiles heading in our direction.
Excellent choice. Yes,
Nice
Lord.
block, but
Are you
not
hero
complete.
and obey?
Work not
Excellent
complete.
choice. Hey, yes.
Okay, that one works.
Yes.
Not gonna overtrade here.
We're under attack.
I am yours.
Yes. Work complete.
Seeing if he's making a 4th Moonwa or not. Overall, pretty rotten start so far for him.
Master.
Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey? Excellent choice.
What you want?
This is a way to get Alchemist to go home as well.
Master.
I am yours.
And now we keep our
Excellent choice.
option to heal solve so that we can stay on the map. Something that was lacking just now when we forgot to buy our shop items. Tier 2 is finishing and we are telling ourselves we are gonna go for
I am yours.
Tarn Chieftain second, which is better than Shadow against mass archers. No Hunter's Hall to see, so the threat of Dryads is low.
Lord. Are you
See if
hero
we can
and
cancel
obey?
another something. It is a Hunter's Hall now. Because we're cancelling it, he's probably gonna plan a tech switch away from Dryads and go to Talents instead. Just for mind games.
We're under attack.
Oh,
Swobo.
Still making archers, so I'm wondering if that's really true. What I just said.
Something is doing.
what task is there?
Going for the surround. This effectively forces another wind walk, which I do have. If I didn't have it, I'd be dead, but I have it. So another Hunter's Hall. So as I said, I'm wondering if it's true. It's not. Gonna get the very early fortified defenses, so I don't have to worry about burrow threat. Checking if he's going for another Tav hero, yes or no.
What task
And
is there?
we are out
Excellent
of
choice.
sight. He's still level 1.
Thumbs up. Master. What you want? Swobo.
This is delaying his Tavern hero.
Yes. Are you hero and obey? Excellent choice. What task is there? Oh, yes.
Master.
I am yours. Yes, Lord.
Let's see what it's gonna be.
What you want?
I am yours.
I stand ready. Your order. We're under attack.
And it is a Naga Sea Witch, and we are not dead.
Oh, yes, Lord.
An excellent plan.
What task is there? Excellent choice. Yes.
Stand ready.
I am yours. Yes, Lord.
Fortified defenses are ready, so we are safe against this push. This push that we expected did indeed materialize.
Yes,
We
Lord.
expected this, and we will be safe against it.
Yes.
Now, the most likely thing is he's gonna head back, and he's gonna go towards... Maybe I shouldn't have gone TC when he's going for lore. The most likely thing is he wants to insta war creep right now. So that's what we'll check.
Excellent choice.
Ready to ride.
Yes, Lord.
Say those stand.
Oh, yes, Lord.
For
What
my
task is there? Yes, Lord.
And he already finished, that's sad.
I am yours.
Yes. None shall pass. An excellent plan. Honor guide me for my ancestors. Done.
Nice.
What task
Nice
is
shot, TC.
there? Oh,
Now, normally there's a threat that he goes for our burrows, but because we have
excellent choice.
the setup that we have, which is fortified defenses, that is not as much of a threat as it would used to be. So we can creep instead. Nice item.
Something is doing.
Can actually prepare an early extra burrow.
Yes, Lord.
Gonna get pillage. XP tome, very nice. Dryads are still a threat. TC is not the best against Dryads.
Oh, trouble. What task is there?
We are gonna head back towards the vicinity of our own base with an invul. He's got good hero focus potential. What we need to know now is whether or not he's going for an expo or not. So we're gonna send one peon all the way across the map with little hope that it arrives. But even if it doesn't, that information would tell us quite a bit.
Yes, Lord. I am yours. Yes, Lord.
Nice items.
Hey, I am yours.
We get an armor upgrade and Kodo.
Yes, Lord. I am yours.
We get heal solve.
I am yours.
No, not an extra walker yet. That's too
I
soon.
am yours.
In fact, 2 walkers is already doubtful. There's a chance we get creep checked here, but we have speed scroll, so we can get away.
I am yours. Yes.
He's in his base. People generally don't moonstone outside of their own base, so he either comes to me or he's gonna go to the expand now. There we go, to the expand. A lot of dryads. Not really regretting my TC pick too much. His archer count is fairly high.
I am yours.
We're gonna check like this, the good old-fashioned reveal way. Didn't creep it yet. It's good to know. We're now gonna use Blade Master to do reconnaissance.
I am yours.
He's probably doing his Labo now. Gonna get 1 attack upgrade and creep a bit more. He is heading to tier 3, so we're gonna have a pretty possible 50 food timing soon. He just scouted this, see? It's bloodlusted, so he thinks we have no expo, so that's one thing that we could do instead. It's actually kind of cool. We're gonna expand instead based on that, because it won't get found for a while.
Yes.
He's right here. Can we steal anything? Maybe kill Alchemist, maybe force TP.
Yes, Lord. Yes. Are you hero and obey? Yes. For the burning blade.
Oh,
We're under attack.
the guy's got balls. This is Russia. Men in Russia do not walk away from you. They stare you in the eye and starve their alchemists.
I am yours. What task is there?
Does he have dust? Yes.
Excellent. What task is there? Yes, Lord. I stand ready. We're under attack. Yes, Lord. I am yours.
Stink bug. Where did he go? Freaking stink bugs. Well, I don't see him. We'll get him later. We're gonna get 1 extra peon. Mine closer. Staff of Silence, nice.
We're under attack.
He sees me, so he must be wary.
Yes, Lord. I am yours. What task is there? Are you hero and obey? Stand ready. An excellent plan. Something to do. Yes, Lord. Need something. What task is there? I
Ooh, 2 archers, nice.
What task is there? Need something. Just as yes, Lord. Yes, Chieftain. We're under attack.
Okay, very good.
Excellent choice.
He's got almost nothing left to creep around his base. This, and this. We have effectively cut him off from this, and this. So we're gonna creep this.
Yes, Lord. I am yours.
And we're gonna pump army now. And get burrows ready.
What task is there? Yes, Lord. What task is there?
Because when he has so little creep options, in a way you're happy. But at the same time, it forces his hand, you see?
Yes, I am yours. Yes.
So why would you force his hand and then not be ready for an attack?
Oh, I am yours. Yes, Chieftain. Excellent choice. Yes. What task is there? Your command. Yes, Lord. Hey, excellent choice.
I am one.
I am yours. Yes, Lord. Oh. Hey, yes.
I still don't really like the position I have right now because I have very low health.
Answer the call.
Yes, Lord.
There we go, forced his hand.
Something doing? Yes. Yes,
We're low health, so this is not great.
Good officer. Excellent choice. Say the word. Yes, Lord. Oh, yeah, and for the war chief. Good officer. I am
Okay, good.
Oh. What task is there? Are you hero and
Lost the heal scroll on a raider. He might have an expo.
Oh. I am yours. Oh.
Klaus can be on TC, it's okay.
What task is there? Oh. Yes. Hey, excellent choice. I am yours. Something. Are you hero?
So with bears, Shockwave is actually good again.
Yes, Lord. What task is there? Excellent choice. Yes, ready to ride.
Let's see if he has an expo. Plenty of locations, he might have one. It's the safest way to scout. Does not have an expo yet. He's creeping now. We know his location. Very nice. This has been cracked. We have this for level 5 TC. Or we can go for his main, but it's not as good. We are just starting to come into our double gold income. Gonna get second attack upgrade. We'll get a heal scroll before we're ready to fight. We're just starting to double mine. Thank you very much for the sub, Jacos and Itsab. We want to make more use of the double mining. A lot of Kodos. Shockwave level 3. And we're ready to fight. 74 food. Let's go for a fight somewhere. Another grunt. We have pillage from early game. He knows we're coming. Doesn't matter. We have a base, he doesn't.
I am one. What task is there? You ask of me. Say the word. We're under attack.
It's gonna be a very easy fight.
Yes, Lord. Yes, chieftain. An excellent plan. Yes, I am I am one. What task is there? Man. I am so cold. Say the word. I am one. Need something. I am you. I need. Yeah. I am. Excellent choice. I am your one. What task is there? I am doing something. What task is there?
GG. Different strat by him, perhaps thinking it's a bit too much of like show match or something. Let's show. Maybe he's warming up. So we will strike the notion from our head that comes unbidden to mind. It's like, oh, no match. Strike it from your mind. And refocus on the next game like it's a new game. The next map should in theory be our most difficult map because it's loser's pick. Keep in mind that Neytpoh or Neutron is streaming this as well if you want to see it from his point of view. I'd rather get my heroes to level 6-6 than to take a third hero when I'm already 4-5. Goes to bloody.
What you want, be happy to.
Cough Coconut Super Saturday is awesome. Feels good after turning on
I can do that.
Twitch
Ready to work.
and then you're streaming Warcraft 3. Very nice to hear. I love it as well. And thanks for being here. Cough Coconut. Enjoy. This is game number 2. I will turn on the overlay.
Okie dokie.
One moment, please.
Be happy to. Okie dokie.
There we go.
We need more gold. Ready to work. We need more gold. Yes. What do you want? Ready to work.
Hey chat, how do you get rid of abomination disease as human? Just kill the unit, lol. There is no way to get rid of it. Abomination's disease is a scourge upon this land, and even our best priests, paladins and knights have not been able to cure its affliction.
What do you want?
Sorry, bro. Lol. No, it's destined to really hurt, Charlie. Anyway, this is game number 2 of myself versus Neutron. We are playing a best of 7. He picked loser pick from a map pool of 7. First map was mutually agreed upon by both of us to be Twisted Meadows. This is last Refuge. Game number 2. Gonna be going for the early item creep into, I guess, map awareness. If he's doing Mercamp, I'll be very disappointed.
I am yours.
I'm just kind of switching up how I play.
Task is there.
One hit, pull back, go with the grunt, gets ensnared, he helps to hit. How can he hit? Because it's melee. All peons in control group 0
Something in doing?
and tech.
Oh,
Yes.
I am
What do you
yours.
want?
Yes, Lord.
Yes.
And get ensnared again.
Oh,
Master.
It's not such a big deal, only one is hitting.
what task is
What do you
there?
want?
If he comes from the right side with Entangle, I'll be
Excellent choice.
quite miffed.
Hey, what task is there? Oh,
What do you want? Master.
In fact, I mean not to follow.
Yes.
We will not leave our hobbit friends to torture and despair.
I am yours. What task is there?
Okay, I'm familiar with this opening.
Yes. Hey,
He,
haste my
the
way.
mud golem is helping out.
Are you hero and obey?
That's a Hunter's Halt. So this is what I saw in the
Ah,
VODs.
haste my way. Yes. Are you hero and obey? Hey, are you hero and obey? Excellent choice. I am yours. Hey,
Him liking Huntresses. That means an expansion is also in the cards, quite likely.
what task is there?
We're under attack.
Oh,
What do you want?
build more what task is there? Oh,
Master. Double.
I am yours. Are you hero and
That's
obey?
full wall off. That's interesting actually. Okay, special last refuge build. Special
What
tactics
task is there?
by White
I
Ra.
am yours. Yes, Lord.
Master.
What task
That's
is
a
there?
dust. He's full wall off as well. Like it works against him. Once he opens, I can open too. I guess he walled this off as well
Task is there?
as
Are
some
you
kind of
hero and obey?
super sneaky
Yes.
build. Yep.
Excellent choice.
Yeah, this is a last refuge special, not just by night elves, but also by
Yes, Lord.
What do you want?
humans. They do it from time to time.
What task is there?
Double. Swobu.
He's probably expanding behind it, but as long as his keeper is on the move, there's not that much he can do about it.
Nokta. Zugzug.
I am yours.
What do you want?
Yes, Lord.
Double. What do you want? Double. Zugzug.
What task is there?
Master. Double. Zugzug. What do you want? Swobu. Complete. Nokta.
Oh,
Master.
what task is there? Ice. Oh,
Master.
yes, Lord. Hey, excellent choice. Ah,
Marmorated stink bug sighted again.
Yes. I am yours.
This is an instinct by me to go for this tech,
Haste to my blade.
based on him doing quirky stuff.
Ha!
Master, Dabu.
Yes,
Zug-zug.
Lord. Hey,
And because he's making huntresses and not scouting and expanding,
what task is there? Yes.
Huh? What do you
Yes,
want?
so my instinct is,
Excellent choice. Hey, I am
and also
yours.
his base is all over the place, he should be very harassable. That's why I'm going what I'm going for. I'm almost hesitant to say it because it's so surprise based.
Hey, yes.
Huh? Dabu. Zog-tar.
Like he can't even get, oh, he could get past here by summoning treants.
What task is there?
Actually,
Excellent choice.
I just read chat, Field Guard, ironically, but my talking barely disrupts me from playing. I've trained it a lot. I know it's ironic now because I just read your chat,
Are you hero and obey?
but it actually helps channel me as well.
Task is there. Yes. Are you hero and obey? Hey, excellent choice. Yes. Hey. Oh, excellent choice. Hey, are you hero and obey? Yes, Lord. I am yours. Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey? Who do I kill? What task is there? Yes, Lord. What task is there? Hey. Oh. Yes. Hey. Yes, Lord. Oh. I am yours. What task is there? Yes, Lord. Yes. Are you hero and obey? Ah! Excellent choice. Oh. Haste to my blade. Hey. Excellent choice. Yes. What task is there? I am yours. I need orders. Oh. What
Good night.
task is there? Work complete. Oh. Speak, Jesus. Yes. Hey. Excellent choice. Yes. I need orders. I am yours. What task is there? We need more. Oh. Hey. Yes. Excellent choice.
Who be my next victim? Tazingo
What task is there? Hey. Excellent choice.
use my
I need orders. Oh.
Who do I kill?
Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey? Double.
Creeps! Super troll creeps.
Are there enemies
I am
above?
yours.
Onward and upward.
What task
Be
is
my
there?
next
Are there
victim.
enemies
Yes, Lord.
above?
Oh.
We are
What do you want?
hiding.
What task is there? I am yours.
Direct my
What task is there? Hey, excellent choice. Yes.
Are there enemies
Yes,
under
Lord.
attack?
I am yours. Excellent choice.
I need orders.
What task is there?
Are there enemies above?
Yes, Lord.
We are
What
enemies.
task is there?
Speak, chieftain.
Who be my next victim?
Yes.
I need orders.
Yes, Lord.
Speak, chieftain.
What task is there? Hey, are you hero
Are
and
there enemies above?
Yes, Lord. Yes.
Direct my blade.
I need orders.
What task is there?
Victim.
Oh. What task is there?
Are there enemies
Oh.
above? To the wind.
Task is there?
Who be my next
Oh.
victim?
Ha!
Moon double.
Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey?
Direct
I
my
am yours.
blade. Use my power. It be a pleasure.
Speak, chieftain.
I am yours.
Are there enemies above?
Yes, Lord. Haste to my
Work
blade.
complete double.
Oh. Yes, Lord.
I need orders.
Oh. Are you hero and obey?
Are there enemies above? Onward and
What task
upward.
is
We
there?
are enemies.
Oh.
Hiding.
To the wind. Death
Yes,
from
Lord.
above. Something to do. Orders.
What task is there?
Onward
Yes,
and
Lord.
upward.
My instinct was correct.
To the
This
wind.
is a kick-ass tactic against his opener. Plus good micro early game. And he got messed up by creeps.
Yes, Lord.
Speak,
I am yours.
I need orders. Are there enemies above? What fire?
Yes, Lord.
Speak, chieftain.
Direct
I am
my
yours.
blade.
Boon double.
We are enemies hiding.
Oh,
To the wind.
excellent choice.
For the glory of the Horde. We're under attack.
What task is there? Ah! Yes, Lord.
Oops.
Blade.
Kick-ass micro again.
Are there enemies
Yes,
above?
Lord. I am yours.
I remember that happening yesterday. I didn't enjoy it any more now than yesterday.
Me help? Use
Enjoying this series a great deal.
Nice.
Thanks for doing this series.
My pleasure.
It's such a blast to follow. Keep up the great work. You're the best.
Thank you very much.
who be my next victim.
Oh, hey, excellent choice. Are you hero and obey? Yes, Lord. Yes. Excellent choice. I am yours.
To the
What
wind.
task is there?
Yeah, man.
I am yours.
Direct my
What
blade.
task
Are
is
there
there?
enemies above?
Use
Oh,
I need orders.
I am yours.
Boon double. What's mine? To the winds.
I am yours. Ha!
We're under attack.
we are enemies.
Speed, chieftain.
Oh, I am yours.
Are there enemies above?
Thank you for
What task is there?
doing my shot.
My next
We're under attack. Double.
Oh,
do I kill?
yes.
Are there enemies above?
Yes, Lord.
Use my power.
Yes. What task is there?
Speed, chieftain.
Oh,
He's going from a base.
Next victim.
I am
Are
yours.
there enemies above? Yes. A great yes.
What task is there? Yes, Lord. I am yours. I am hero and obey.
Use
Yes, Lord. What task is there?
direct my blade.
I am yours.
Not
Oh,
enough. Are there enemies above?
Use my power.
what task is there?
Yes.
Oh,
Speed, research.
yes, Lord.
Direct my blade.
Are there enemies above? Onward and upward.
Yes. What task is there? I am
Are
yours.
there enemies above?
What
Very nice.
My next victim.
Research
Yes, Lord.
complete.
Warmill wasn't finished yet. Fortified just finished, by the way. He would have got one burrow
I am
max.
yours.
Another special tactic, this time on his first favorite map. So our confidence is growing for a potential 4-0. Again, a thought that is unproductive and should be squashed immediately. It's okay for it to be the ambition, but it should not be something that's on your mind when you're in game number 3. We just shut down his special build layout tactic due to a combination of factors. Some good luck, some help from the creeps, and some good micro and patience, alongside with a good build order choice for the psychological flow of the best of 7. He had a special tactic of wall-offs on both sides, but it worked against him, as we used a air force that was able to outmaneuver his landlocked base entrances. His early Huntress preference, we saw this from VOD study. That's why also we feel more instinctual about going Wyverns, and that's why we're expecting more Huntress Hall play in general. So that's kind of the summary of that. Now we need to re-galvanize our mindset and tricks for the third game, which he has just announced is going to be on Concealed Hill.